Buffalo. Buffalo is the common name for two species of large, horned mammals that are native to North America, the American bison, bison, and the slightly smaller but similar-looking buffalo, Cincerus cafer, found in Africa. The lifespan of a buffalo can vary depending on the species and various environmental factors such as habitat, nutrition, and disease prevalence. American bison, the most common species of buffalo, have an average lifespan of 15 to 20 years in the wild, although some individuals have been known to live up to 25 years. In captivity, bison can live up to 30 years or more. African buffalo, also known as Cape buffalo, have an average lifespan of 15 to 25 years in the wild, and up to 30 years in captivity. It's important to note that these are averages and individual. Animals may live longer or shorter lives. Factors such as predation, disease, and habitat loss can also impact the lifespan of buffalo populations. Buffalo, whether American bison or African buffalo, have a range of interesting and sometimes complex behaviors. Here are a few examples. Number 1. Herd behavior. Both species of buffalo are social animals and live in herds or groups, which can range in size from a few individuals to hundreds or even thousands. They have a hierarchical social structure with dominant individuals leading the herd. Number 2. Aggression. Both species of buffalo can be extremely aggressive and are known to attack humans and other animals if they feel threatened or provoked. They have powerful horns and can charge at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. Number 3. Mating behavior. During the breeding season, male buffalo will compete with each other for the right to mate with females. They will engage in ritualized displays such as headbutting and rubbing their horns on trees to show their strength and dominance. Number 4. Vocalizations. Buffalo use a variety of vocalizations to communicate with each other, including grunts, moans, bellows, and snorts. Number 5. Migration. African buffalo are known to undertake long-distance seasonal migrations in search of food and water. They can travel up to 20 miles a day and will often form large herds during these migrations. Number 6. Wallowing. Both species of buffalo are known to wallow in mud and water as a way to cool down and remove parasites from their skin. Buffalo mating behavior can vary depending on the species, but generally involves males competing for access to females during the breeding season. Here are some details. American bison mating. During the breeding season, which typically occurs in late summer or early fall, male bison will compete for access to females. They will engage in displays of strength and dominance, such as headbutting and pushing each other with their horns. Once a dominant male has established his position, he will mate with multiple females in the herd. African buffalo mating. African buffalo also mate during the dry season, which typically occurs from May to October. During this time, dominant males will compete for access to females by engaging in displays of strength and dominance, such as headbutting and horn clashing. The dominant male will then mate with multiple females in the herd. Gestation and calving. After mating, female buffalo have a gestation period of around 9 months before giving birth to a single calf. Calves are typically born in the spring or early summer and will stay close to their mother for the first few months of life. Here are some interesting facts about the life of buffalo. Number 1. Buffaloes are large, heavy animals that can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. Number 2. They are herbivores and typically feed on grass, leaves, and bark. Number 3. Buffaloes are social animals that live in large herds. The herds can consist of hundreds of animals and are usually led by a dominant male, known as a bull. Number 4. Buffalo herds are very protective of their young and will fiercely defend them against predators. Number 5. Buffalo have a lifespan of around 20 years in the wild. Number 6. Buffalo are excellent swimmers and are known to cross large rivers in search of food and water. Number 7. Buffalo are hunted for their meat, hides, and horns. The American buffalo, also known as the bison, was nearly hunted to extinction in the 19th century. Number 8. Domesticated buffaloes are used for dairy and meat production, as well as for plowing fields in some parts of the world. Number 9. Buffalo are considered sacred by many Native American tribes and are often featured in their traditional dances and ceremonies. Number 10. In some parts of the world, buffalo are used in sports such as buffalo racing and buffalo fighting. However, animal welfare advocates criticize these practices as cruel and inhumane.